I feel like I might stomp someone's nan out in these, if I'm honest. Heyo guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shay Quay for those of you who don't know, and we're back for another real-time unboxing and review video. Now, as you've probably seen in the title, what we've got to open up today is a pair of the Corteiz 95s. Now, this is the first pair in the pack of 3 that is expected to drop, and this is in that Gutta green colorway. Now, they have been dubbed a lot of different colorways on different places, but Gutta green definitely sounded the dopest, so that's what I'm finna run with. But enough with the chat, let's get into this unboxing. Oh damn, okay. Straight off the bat, which is something I rate, and hopefully it will be true. There's a big stamp on the bottom. It says quality control passed and who by. Nike, take notes. Obviously this is a Nike collab, but like, I need the quality control. This is what I need. Oh shit. There's already extras, bruv. Looking at the box then, they have just kept it OG, which I really didn't expect anything less than from Corteiz, if you know kind of the brand and the history and what it stands for. Definitely is in theme, and of course is in theme with the shoes. If you're a 90s baby like myself or sometime around that era, this box is probably very reminiscent to you. I know I had these kind of boxes growing up. It's just that normal kind of split boxes. They kind of did this a little bit with the Noctas too. But yeah, we kind of got the orange stripe with the cardboard box. We do have that dual branding of Nike and Corteiz on the top here. It is also apparent on the sides as well. You're going to get that dual branding. On the front, again, more dual branding, nothing else to chat about. We have the sizing as always, and since this is a personal pickup, I went ahead and grabbed myself a UK size 5. I don't know if any of you man tried to cop, yeah, but it was like Indiana Jones. It was like Temple of Doom, do you know what I mean? Like, you had to get through that capture, and some people got hit by the boulder, bruv. I was lucky. Inside then, we've kept to the theme of the shoe. It is in this camo colorway, which is kind of in theme with a lot of the Corteiz stuff that has dropped anyway. We do have that kind of Alcatraz logo that we know from the brand. It's all printed inside the box and as well as the tissue paper. It's doing bits. Let's not lie. It's doing bits. These are like, I am on road in these. This has hit the brief. I don't know what the brief was, but Alan Sugar said you're hired, bruv. Kind of mad still. So let me go ahead and pick one of these crepes up then, so we can really go ahead and get into it. Now, as you can see, the colorway on this is very, very evident. It's clearly gone for that heavy military-inspired look, and that's why in this upper we do have these green leathers. Up near the laces, it is a slightly kind of paler green, and then it kind of just gets darker as you continue down the crepe. So we then have like a middle tier green, which I would call like a military green, and then an even darker green laying underneath that, which I'm gonna dub like a crocodile green. I mean, come for me on the greens if you will, but that's kind of what I'm saying that it is. One interesting thing with this upper is that on that lighter shade of green, like I mentioned, we do actually have this netting, which, like, they've just gone full through this military. Just take a shot every time I say military in this video, because that's what it's doing. But yeah, it's not just like placed on loose, like it is down on there. You can't really move it, but you do have that netting nice on the top there. Coming down to this toe box is where that netting kind of carries on, and we do have that darker crocodile green also coming into the toe box area. Now the leather is sturdy, it does feel thick and durable. I'm gonna dub this the new Roadman crepe. I know it was the Noctas, but this really might just take the biscuit. While we're up top then, I do want to go into these laces because again, take a shot, it's military style. We do have these thick rope laces in there, and it kind of has this toggle, so you can obviously like pull them up, lace them however you kind of want to. Again, military. You're gonna be shutted out by the end of this video, trust me. But it's a nice little touch, to be honest with you. Like I kind of rate it. It definitely is in theme, and I like the thickness of the laces. While we're up here then, let's get into the tongue. Now the tongue is still in this kind of pale, kind of metallic. It's a bit shiny green. It's not really super in your face. But instead of where you would have kind of your Nike branding, we do have that Alcatraz logo up the top here. It's all stitched, and it's given off the neon 95s. Like for me, out of the three, this was the best colorway, and it was because it was reminiscent of that OG colorway of the 95s. So we kind of have it in like this dark green and like yellow light green kind of hue. But if you know those neons, you're definitely kind of gonna get a little bit reminiscent on this. Behind the tongue, we're all in camo, and you can kind of see it poking out at the top. It does lead into that inner sock liner, which again is all in that camo print colorway. Inside to the inner soles, again, they've just kept it all in theme with that kind of yellow colorway. And it just says Nike Air on the inside on the left, the right even. And it's the same on the other crepe. I thought they might have dual branded it, like had one Corteiz, one Nike, but it just says Nike Air in both of them. If we're talking about branding, then it doesn't stop there. We do have various splashes and motifs embroidered into this crepe. So we do have the Nike swoosh tick on the back here. But if we flip it around to the other side, we also have the Corteiz logo, which is just evident. If you're a fan of the brand, you have seen this plenty of times. But we do also have one other small element, which is near the toe box, where we do just have this C with a little bit of a star, which again is another kind of logo that they tend to use. It is like mirrored or flipped or whatever you want to call it. So like it's the Corteiz is on the inner on this one, but it's on the outside of the other crepe, and kind of vice versa with the Nike swoosh ticks. But that's kind of, they do that a lot on collab, so I'm not too surprised at that. We've got this black midsole coming down into these big air bubble units, which are just, of course, obvious for a 95. It carries on in that neon theme, kind of a little bit green, a little bit kind of like that yellow hue that you can see poking through on in the bubbles there. That is going to keep you nice, comfy, all of those good things that kind of Nike are promising you. Now it goes into, let's get into it, into the sole. Again, we've got major tread in this all black sole, but we do have, which I think is dope, is in the center of the sole, we do have this little bit of Corteiz branding, which is just fire. We've kept it in theme, again, military, army, camouflage, and then we just have Corteiz written in yellow. Now I do believe it is exactly the same on both soles, but it's definitely a nice added bonus. I feel like there's just pops. There's pops of the brand in here. It's popping. Clint, you've done it. It's popping. Another added bonus that we do have on these, if we go to look at the back heel of the crepes, is that we do have in black, kind of embossed in the back, we do have that Nike Air. But then underneath it, we do have some coordinates. And the coordinates are different on both crepes. Now, there's a lot of different numerology and kind of things to do with Corteiz. A lot of coordinate drops, and especially like Clint being, is it 419? I'm not actually sure what these exact coordinates are. So do let me know down below, because I am intrigued. I have been seeing them and I haven't done my research on it. I'm not going to hold you. So I'm giving you guys some homework. Let me know what the coordinates of these actually mean. But that is a little bit of a switch up that we do have on the back portion of the kicks. Let's jump into size then. And if you're a 95 fan, I think it's going to be no surprise that I'm going to recommend staying true to size on these. I got my regular size. Fit absolutely blessed. There's really nothing else to say. I feel like they're going to be pretty comfy. I have just slipped them on. I will do a little bit of an on feet for you. But yeah, if you want to go and get these, definitely stay true to size. Gas rating time then. What am I saying on these kicks? I am pleasantly surprised in these, especially since I'm not a 95 girl. I'm not an Air Max girl, really, at the true core. You guys know I'm not. But these are something a little nice. Colours are dope. Everything just seems to fit the theme and not even just the theme of the crepe, but the whole bringing Nike and Corteiz together. Like, it just seems to fit so well that I really honestly can't knock it. Like I said, materials are nice, leather is good. They did the quality control, so I can't even beef, you know. Like, I can't even beef. I'm going to have to give these a solid 8. Oh my god, how did I forget about the extras? Extras. You can tell I'm on one today. How did I forget about the extras? I am extra. How could I forget about the extras? So inside, we do have a Rules the World sticker. I actually already have this one, but dope. We've got a sticker in there. We do have, now this is dope for me because again, this feels reminiscent of my childhood. Again, if you're a 90s kid, going to school with one of these, a little JD bag or something. You now have one with your own Alcatraz Cortez, super glossy and all that good stuff. So like, do you remember back in the day, like you go JD and you'd get your crepes and you'd put them in this and you'd feel like the baddest. You'd feel like the baddest. He's playing with me right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Clint, he's playing on the nostalgia and he's winning. Last but not least then, we do also have these pins, which are pretty dope. I don't think you could really flex these on the crepes or anything. They're just little pin badges. We do have a Cortez and a logo. I mean, they're both logos, but you know, we've got the Alcatraz and the Cortez in there. Maybe you could put them on a little hat or something. That would be dope. They're in this red and gold, which doesn't really match the aesthetic of the shoes, but nevertheless, it's a nice little bonus. Alright then guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video and going through that brief little overview of these Cortez 95s with me. As always, be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions down below and let me know what you're saying. Let me know if you managed to pick these up, because I know it was, like I said, Indiana Jones, Hunger Games, all of that stuff. Let me know if you're going to pick up the other colourways too, because I'm actually not that gassed about the other colourways, but let me know all your thoughts and opinions. As always, you know you're welcome to come kick it with me on all the other places I appear on this world of the internet. All links to everything will be down below, so do make sure you come and say hey. Last but not least, do not forget to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff, because it helps me out and it helps you out to know what to cop and what to drop. We are in this together. So until the next one, peace, love, and I'm out. Clint, you did it, brother. You fucking did it. Rules the world, baby. Rules the world. Peace up, A-Town. Do, 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 do. It's nostalgic. I feel like the OG Chav in me. I've definitely forgotten a lot of stuff in this video, but if anyone's not sold on the gas rating, right? I like these so much. I didn't even play with the bubble wrap. Although I'm going to play with it now. Some of you youths don't know, innit? Some of you youths don't know about going to school with one pen and a fucking mini Nike backpack and a JD bag. You don't know about this life, bro. You don't know.